Hey, it looks like we're live. Welcome everybody to the Vortex. I'm your host, Vortex 4-Star, and we're going to be continuing some Genshin Impact. Like I said yesterday, we're going to go back to the main Archon quest because we finished the event and all the stuff that it had to offer yesterday. So let's go ahead and finish the events in Liyue. It seems like there's a lot that I missed and a lot it has to offer. So I'm excited to see what else they've got, because I've only done the first act of that the second main quest. So you know, let's see how far we can go today. With that, I'm gonna teleport to Liyue. Princess Seferta. Probably gotta go and check out where the quest is. Let me do that. Let's do that real quick. It's just taking a minute to load, no problem. Alright. An organization known as Wangsheng. Talk to the bank staff. No problemo. He is all the way up on the 3rd floor. Hey, what's up, Zero? Welcome to the stream.
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Hey, Kutara, thanks for following. That was mighty kind of you. We just started. I hope you enjoy. I don't think, I wasn't even trying to talk to you. I was trying to go into the door. Hello there. Hello. Both of y'all. Everybody. Hope everybody had a nice New Year's. It's pretty nice that it actually, like, transitioned to a weekend.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember,
I'm doing really well.
Our ideas are
we've been
fluid
playing
like
a lot of
water.
Genshin Impact, and
Only the
it's been
Tsuri
super
that
fun.
truly has a will as
I
solid as
finished the event
permafrost.
yesterday, and I'm excited to continue the
But
main
back to
quest
the
that
matter
I
at hand.
kind of left off at.
Child tells me
But,
that he has upheld
yeah,
his end
everything's
of your
going pretty well.
agreement.
How about yourself?
What
How's your day so far?
Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Liyue.
Oh, true. Pretty good. So close to AR-42.
Oh, Paimon knows this one.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at, actually. I just
Styles of
got to
cooking
44
Liyue,
yesterday.
known as Lee style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged.
You're probably
as
farther
the
than I am
clear
into the
winner.
main quest.
The flagship
I just
restaurant
kind
of
of
the Lee style
haven't
is the
done it
Liyue
yet.
Pavilion.
So
The owner especially chose to open the restaurant
might know
at
what's going
Fayette
on,
Slope
but
so they could compete face to toe.
I'm excited
top to
because I know
Paimon
they added a
like that.
lot to it.
Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
You finished every quest in the game? Yeah, look, Chapter 1, Act 2. It's pretty sad, but gives me more content to use. Actually, I've been putting it off until I could actually stream it, so that's why it's taken me so long. So yeah, so far, yeah, I'm sure they're gonna add more. I still have to do the stuff in Dragonspire as well. Ooh, what is this? That was a weird view going on there.
Aha,
You
made
want to
it.
fight Paimon?
As promised, I found someone who can help you.
So where is he?
That's so
In
funny.
Liyue Pavilion?
I'm sure you and a lot
He
of people.
certainly is. Come,
She's
I'll
a trip.
introduce you. I
That's
took the liberty of
hilarious.
setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
She's such a trip. It's so funny.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
She will be the last boss? That would be insane. Holy moly, that would be insane. Wow.
Hi.
Just thinking about it sounds crazy. I mean, that's totally a possibility. You're playing Minecraft right now, Zero? True? No problem. Man, I
Allow me
don't
to
have the
introduce
patience for
Mr.
Minecraft.
Zhongli,
I'm not that
consultant to an
creative,
organization known as Wang
to
Sheng,
try to
and a
create
trusted
stuff out
associate
of
of the
like
Fatui.
blocks. I mean, I would love to play Minecraft. I know a lot of my friends play Minecraft, but
Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work
I'm gonna
can
have to
be
give it a shot one day.
sensitive
I mean,
at
it looks
times.
fun every time I watch
Let's
it.
just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an
I'm
honor
playing
to
survival.
meet you.
If I played Minecraft, I
have
probably
heard tell
would
of
do
you from
something like that.
Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business
Like, I was
involving
thinking about playing Minecraft
dealing
Dungeons.
with people?
Indeed, it is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Which one? Minecraft Dungeons or the survival mode of Minecraft?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in... Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because
Survival.
I can bring you
True?
to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
I'm intrigued actually, because I think
Don't
that
be so
mode would probably
surprised.
be more my
Sure,
style.
the
To be completely
Geo-Archon's body
honest.
has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time,
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had deal...
Well, if you really think about it, we don't have any other choice.
Indeed, no amount of consideration can change this outcome. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access...
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Okay, I'm not gonna make assumptions, but I'm pretty sure that
Alright,
dude is
my
Rex
bridge
Lapis.
building work
But
here is done.
I'm sure
Turned
we'll
out well,
find out
didn't it?
later.
You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And...
Alright, so let's see where this takes me. That's a circle. Oh my goodness, am I special? Where's the door? There it is. That was weird.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti, indeed,
Yeah, I
the
think
weight
that
of
was the right answer.
3,700 organizing the rite of parting, should
I like
prove to be an
Mondstadt better
enlightening
personally,
part
but
of your
I'm not gonna tell
travels.
him that, so it's okay.
Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the chief. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child won't.
Huh. We What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are...
Interesting.
These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to...
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparation...
Okay. Let me go ahead and do the gathering. That's all I'm here for anyways. All this political nonsense, they can deal with. I'm not trying to decide which area is better or which deity is better. I just want to fight monsters and solve puzzles.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for...
Noctilucous Jade, of Radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apology. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless...
These 3 pieces really do look pretty, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would...
I'll take them all, boss.
What?
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
That's weird.
Wait, boss! That one didn't...
I probably should not have let him decide.
Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular...
What?
How do you not think of...
If one must always consider Mora before acting,
What?
all Mora is currency, but not all currency is...
What?
Oh my goodness.
Is this how the rich
I'm
live?
about as confused as Paimon right now.
He knows a lot about big money.
No need to waver. Even when I am evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape, if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying,
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
but there is a way to truly evaluate. A fool sees the pointer.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, the patterns, the facade. These are all the
Oh
finger.
my goodness, this is so confusing.
Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro efficiency. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just sad that we might never be able to use it again.
I can't read this fast, bro.
We're back
If
to
I was gonna
Iceland,
read everything, then
but
there
can
would
we
be
learn them
no
first?
time to play. This thing has so much
Burn them.
dialogue.
You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do that, would... Well, fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of...
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can...
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them up.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see.
Oh, you flatter me, but if I'd taken off even a bit more...
But wouldn't something this thin go
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits.
What sort of conditions?
That actually makes sense, Paimon.
While
You
we add the
kinda
high
are
temperatures
being
using
stingy
pyro,
yourself.
we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the...
Oh! Oh, sir, to think...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
I want to
You mean
use.
at One Mean Restaurant?
That would not do. It is a place where people
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this big
Oops, I chose the
pot
wrong
down at the
one.
Data Upa Now, let's...
That's okay. They were gonna make me go there anywhere. They shouldn't have given me the choice. I would have preferred Zhaoling's kitchen, but that's quite alright.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid...
That's the pot!
Oh, I
The
do
village
remember
trolls
this
are
pot.
still using it. It's a bit bright, but we gotta cut the line.
So we're basically stealing it from the hilly trolls? That seems rather unfair.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetite. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay...
Oh. Interesting. Use pyro.
Nice and spicy. Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Midnight Phantasmical.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Push me back in my Midnight Phantasmagoria form. That was weird.
That light came from the second
Ooh.
Noctilucous Jade, didn't it?
That one's better.
More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we won't
Ow.
get food.
Come on, hilly trolls. Ooh, you almost hit me.
Booba, get them!
It's definitely this one on the left.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't
Wait,
it?
what?
It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that
The
one.
third one?
Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
She said the third one. That's fine. Pretty sure Paimon said the third one. That's what we're gonna go with. It's not like they were numbered in the pot or whatever.
Race you!
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you.
Hey,
Which
Diego,
of them would you
thanks for
like?
the share, bro. BMO's very happy about it, as you can see his little dance. The third one.
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious.
I suppose it would...
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade mystery has been in decline, it is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon. Alas. Alas, all things must pass.
Oh,
Well,
half
Are you
price?
sure?
That's pretty
You
nice.
didn't want to even give...
if not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liyue and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe...
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this?
Now that we've
True.
made our choice, let's take this Noctilucus jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not the...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that. As I thought, I'd...
Anyway,
Oh,
Mora.
I'm paying for
My
that?
apologies. Another oversight on my part.
oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. That's a relief. Have a look.
Bruv.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this
How
jade
about I
to
just
Eugene
hand over all
Terrace.
my money for this
That's where we
freeloader?
plan to hold the right.
Oh, hey,
Look
Jan.
at you bossing
What's up,
everyone
bud?
around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
I mean, it would be pretty unfair to, like, make me cough up actual Mora. But, I don't know. Maybe if they had, like, a certain amount that had to go gather, it might make sense.
Race you.
Am I going up the wrong stairs? I think I am. What is going on? Oh, I have to go to the town circle. It's okay. I made it there somehow.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape.
We're
them
just
into
gonna
the
leave it
implements
in
that
the
we will
in the
need.
middle of the circle.
Ah,
That's so
yes.
sketch.
I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration,
Guess we can't do anything else.
Are we just
Also,
paying for everything?
Is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
yes, I have already rented this location. That's right. The Liyue have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, also the,
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Bruv.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So... was
Pretty
this
much a walking
Exuvia
moral wallet for him.
taken away by the
That's how I
Jade?
feel.
I mean, we haven't
Thanks,
yet figured out
introspective
who the murderer
samurai. That
was.
was mighty kind of you for the follow.
One must think
I don't
that they
understand
already
why
have someone in
I'm
mind.
going around just
These
paying
things
for
are for the
everything here.
authorities in Eugene Terrace to consider. Trying to help would... Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in
Hey,
the
Randy,
Golden
thanks
House.
for the like, bud.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint into that. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Thanks, Wendy.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, perhaps each has their motives. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, well then, we should go and prepare the perfume.
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes use silk flower petals contain a
It's time for Zhongli's...
We shall...
Oh, thank gosh. I'll just go get the perfumes. Where is it? Go and buy silk flowers. Do I not already have silk flowers on me? Hey, Mandy. Thanks for the like. Hope you enjoy doing the Archon main quest. Apparently it has lots and lots of dialogue with Zhongli, but that's okay. It's like when I did the Act 4 event for Albedo. There was so much dialogue in that too. Which one of you am I talking to? Well, it's not down below, is it? Yes, it is.
Hey, boss. Do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certain...
Which kind? The,
I'm gonna have to examine flowers
you
too.
ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your
Whoa.
stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One...
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur.
Bro, he
You two
just
must
showed
be
me
his
up.
Servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
What? How
Now
dare
then,
you?
Please peruse at your leisure.
Bro
Do
just
let
called
me
me
know
his
if you have
servant.
any further thoughts?
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens.
Oh my
By
goodness.
contrast,
Just give me the
this
flowers,
variety
bro.
thrives in... Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to...
Wow, a true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
So which flowers,
flower
anyways?
did you...
I'll
Thank
take them
you.
all, boss.
Again. Again.
How can I put this?
Chill out, bud.
When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural, but this silk flower
It's
purchase
'cause
is
you're not
not
paying.
an analogous case.
You don't just say, give me
Same
everything.
logic
You don't even
doesn't-
have any
perhaps
money.
You don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk, like several other tedious and complicated. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3. Now that's settled. A question. Do you have any mora on you?
Is it just that?
Again?
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear... Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord...
Free of
they're
charge.
free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regard.
Are you serious?
What is that?
Why wouldn't I?
Bro, Paimon's already
I'd be nobody,
ready to
not for
throw
Rex
hands with
Lapis.
Zhongli. I see
he
that.
hadn't written
Bro,
those poems in praise
honestly,
of my
he's
wares,
just going around just
they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can
making
sell
me
them
look
for
bad.
Today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Yeah, especially since you don't have any cash on you, bro.
You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Right?
Please, it's the least I could do.
So dumb.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have
Talk about first world problems.
Hence,
Yeah,
I need you to help
servant.
by
That's
asking
why I was
around in the
like,
city.
Excuse
By the
you?
common folk,
Who?
especially women.
How is I the servant if I'm
So
paying
this
for everything?
time
Oh,
we
you're
get
here.
to go
Huh?
around town looking
Like,
for
what?
nice-smelling
I didn't know servants pay for the stuff for their masters.
Paimon
I thought it was the
likes
other way
his
around.
job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven.
Bruh.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask.
The audacity. No kidding. No kidding.
Race you.
And this man just smooth talks his way through everything. He better be Rex Lapis at the end.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's
Wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is some. Oh, it must be from the Qingxing flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a sauce.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells things.
Paimon, everybody just smells good to you. Why are you just going around sniffing people, bro? That's just weird. This chick was creeped out too. She's like, bro, those were just medicinal flowers.
Hello. How may I help?
Paimon will always be food.
To ask you a question.
True, she's interested in food.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said,
Oh, this
some of
part,
the
Neon?
cosmetics I
What does that
use
mean?
Are scented. Perhaps
That
that's
doesn't
since
sound
I
too
usually
good.
set up my stall by the docks. I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid the.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade?
Yang air? Oh, as in.
Yes, that's her.
I'll
Maybe
see.
a rich
Oh,
family's daughter
jeez.
has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the.
Great! This is just the intel we need.
Yeah, finally, we're actually getting somewhere. Where am I going? Oh, it's not too far. I could use the walk. Huh, yeah, that's why I pushed you. You were no help.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What?
What?
How did you know we were coming?
Are you a fortune teller?
I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was
That's just
starting to
weird.
worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're back?
What can I say? People
I
love
was
to
thinking
talk.
more like creepers,
Maybe
bro.
you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're... Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a
Right?
little.
I didn't get a word of that.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me. So,
What?
where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
She is thirsty. My goodness.
We're only making
What
some
is all that
perfume.
about?
There's no need to go to such ridiculous lengths. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at one.
I chose the kitchen last time, but they wanted me to go all the way to Mondstadt. I chose Mondstadt this time, but now they want me to go to the kitchen. I don't even know why they gave me the option if they're just not going to go with whatever I say.
had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
So weird.
What did you
What? I'm thinking the same thing.
I meant make me
What?
proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up,
Such a
you can go
weirdo.
and fetch some water.
Paimon felt it too. That was so odd. Fetch some water. Take it to this thirst trap over here. Bros, can you get out of my way?
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm, so your hand now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm.
Okay,
Ooh,
I get it.
You're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical.
Okay. Fetch? Yeah, I'm just everybody's errand boy today, apparently. She's also so thirsty. I don't understand. You forgot how thirsty she is. It's been a while since you played this part of the mission. Yeah, I held off on this part for a long while. I wanted to stream it, but damn, I don't know if I can show this part.
Until most of the water has boiled.
Just by the way it's been
You must
going.
take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
Why would they do this?
All three perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I don't know if I want to tempt her like that. I'm gonna just go with the first
Anyway,
option.
Shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good.
Okay.
Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words.
Why?
One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful. Come and hang out with me.
Absolutely not. I will
sometime,
not be coming
okay?
back unless it's absolutely required.
Let's take the three perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven.
That was so much work, both physically and mentally.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't
What
waited
did I think
long.
of Yinger?
Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's
she was a
statues
trip,
have
that's
kept
what I
over
thought.
Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream. And this is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell and the daughters of high society. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of...
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form. Let's hope the Chising can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
Borrow?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Eugene
Borrow
Terrace.
seems
If you...
a lot
but
like
aren't you going to come with us?
Steel. I think Venti asked us
I
to
have
borrow
certain
the
reasons
harp last
why
time.
I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secret?
Alright, so where am I going? Going back to Liyue? Minor details. True, I guess. Yeah, who am I? I'm just a servant, you know? Doing as I'm told.
All things must change.
How do you do?
Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed...
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can... If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom. But if they heard too much wild gossip or
So that means these flowers feel what's...
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis is... Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And this harbor is like a mountain of dried... Well, I shall say no
I was thinking
more.
the same thing. It sounds like you're
This
gossiping
old
too.
woman's grown too old and... Ah, that old trinket. I remember an old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, it has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow the... Still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things.
That's right, Granny.
Don't
We'll
worry,
follow you
Granny.
back
I'll
home
go
and search
find
for
it.
ourselves.
No
And,
probs.
We can help with chores if you have
As
any
long as
too.
you're not trying to be a little
All right,
thought while I'm
children,
trying to
there
find
is
it.
no need to worry.
That last one
I
was
didn't place the bell very
kinda weird.
far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa. But
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
how does that work?
in you go, Paimon.
No way Paimon would fit in there.
Let's
And
go.
why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and
Maybe
look
it's like a
inside?
Cinderella thing.
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside.
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here?
Touch the teapot. It's really a genie's lamp, isn't it? What the? Is she a genie? Did I just get sucked into the lamp? What is going on? Is this considered a domain?
Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa!
This is...
That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot?
That's what I'm thinking, Paimon, like...
What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you children. Please help an old lady clean up.
That was weird. Again with the fetching comments. Oh, Happy New Year and hi to your first stream of the year. Thanks. Thanks, Mincherita. Good to see you.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made
I just got sucked into a genie's lamp.
How long has it been
Or a
since
witch's
Granny
bird,
was a
whichever.
Oh, goodness, Oz, get them!
Is this spider just super accurate? It's like heat-seeking spider webs.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
She has to be. Oh. Oh, that makes more sense. And that's why he couldn't visit.
Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
That actually makes lots of sense. What the? Heat-seeking, just use Kui then? Oh, because she's a zombie? I don't think that'll count. I would have done it if I thought it would work, but... Blow up. The insubordination. Who's doing that? It's not the slimes, right? There we go.
How many levels does this teapot have?
Just
It
how
would
big
be
is
nice
this
if we
teapot?
had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see.
Pull me out of this, Granny. Come on.
All right, that'll do.
Thank you. I was waiting. I thought she was just going to leave me in here.
Oh, in and out in no time. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest. As to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But is also kind. Don't you think it's weird? Something
Nice.
just happened to Rex Lapis,
Thanks,
and then
Jello.
we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal, but no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. Now that you have come to borrow the bell...
Oh, thanks for the share. I appreciate that. Bimo likes it too, doing his little dance.
Into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain... We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do tell the person who's that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but...
We will. Thanks, Granny.
She doesn't have much to offer except a big old house inside a teapot. That's plenty, I think.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition.
Well,
Let's
looks a
place
little
the
cracked,
perfume
but
we've
hey,
prepared inside.
who am I?
An adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you... Oh, yes! That old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea.
Jeez, Paimon.
I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
This is a great
That
impression.
tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need...
Ooh, Paimon,
We need
look,
kites? Come on.
Are you taking us kite flying?
You're doing the
This is our
Arcadian
birthday?
Runes quest right now?
No.
Which one is
Kites are
that?
children's toys, yes. But they also play
Arcadian
various
Ruins.
symbolic roles in... I will explain it to you.
Is that part of the
But our
event?
next course of action should probably
part
be
of the
to
event?
purchase the kites first.
Oh, okay. True,
Sure.
true.
Curiouser and
Lurk. LOL. All lurkers welcome. It's all good. Be like Spider-Man jumping from rooftop to rooftop.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we...
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng funeral. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as that finely crafted toys are well loved by children. I have made kites.
Did I get
in
Albedo,
Liyue
or am I
for
waiting for the
40
next release?
years,
I
and
tried to get
am
Albedo. I haven't gotten him yet.
intimately familiar with the
I've done the
forms
box
passed down from my ancestors.
at every opportunity,
Indeed.
but
These
I
are
haven't been able to
decorations
pull
used in the
anything.
rite of
Honestly,
parting.
I've only
The
given me
7
4
kites
stars.
represent the 7.
I took the
I
liberty
don't
of
think I have
coloring
enough for
outside the lines
another
when
pull, but I
doing
can
the
check.
insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must fall.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Paimon, stop talking. Thank
The
you.
design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to
Jeez.
the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due on. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the
By the way, any
Cryo-Archon
idea of where my
is.
pity counter is at? What do you mean, Ian?
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me.
They're taking more than
As
my
for the
teachers. As for the payment,
Well,
as
allow
he
me.
says, oh, finally, I don't have to shell out.
Hey, it's Child.
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How
Or
has
he just
not
doesn't
died
have
of
any money.
hunger Yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know
Oh,
what I
thank
mean.
gosh. Actually being reimbursed for that.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Alright, let's check out the wish. What do I got? I'm at 683. I can't get one. Yeah. Can't get anything at this time.
Let me tell you how it is.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring...
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15...
A most fair price.
I was about to say 15 Mora on hand. So this is actually my Mora? Oh no, this is Child's Mora. Oh no, I don't know how much I'm supposed to be paying for this. Let's go with 10.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Yeah, this is the bag of Mora that Child gave me. I figured, but like, how am I supposed to know what the price of stuff is?
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Your mood is... so that'll leave me with 15 left. Fine. I'll pay you the 25.
Hey, that's a good price. Anyone would work.
The last one can't be more than 15. There's no way.
Oh, help? Sure. I tick
Always put in 100% effort into everything I do. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some...
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does...
Done.
No.
This is all you got? Then no can do.
What?
Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment.
Guess we've got no choice.
That's easy.
Have you brought the good? Hey, that's pretty good. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to...
Does that mean I should have gave the previous guy 20? Because I thought I did... I can't believe he asked for 20. He asked for 20. I was going to lower him down to 15. Should have worked. You get to keep the leftover after this, by the way? Meh. That sounded like a lot of work.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change?
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information...
What info do you need?
I don't have any leftover. What do you mean?
Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. Just what is this about? The atmosphere...
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest...
Ooh, I actually know where Boo Boo Pharmacy is now.
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
I did not have surplus mora.
Definitely felt like
Sorry,
Child
fam.
wasn't happy with us just now.
You assumed I had surplus mora. But such is life. Especially since the last guy wouldn't even budge from his 20,000. That was kind of weird. Oh, so this is how people know where Boo Boo's Pharmacy is, because you actually have to go here for the quest. Makes sense.
Huh. The reception is deserted. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Oh, is it Chi-Chi? No way.
The reception, it seems.
How about you?
Oh, is she just short? Aw. Little Chi-Chi.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Paimon floats.
You're no
That is
tall
no
person
reception.
yourself, Paimon.
Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead?
She's a zombie, yes, but we don't judge. It's
A
okay.
zombie?
Welcome
Chi-Chi's
to
a
Boo Boo
family.
Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you...
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled...
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from...
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, The zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid.
Just write a prescription
but we do
real
hope
quick.
that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customers?
Shut up, Paimon. Chi-Chi's
Never
being
mind.
awesome.
Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way, everybody wins.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically
I mean, I think the story is pretty good, honestly.
Liyue
It's a little
from
long,
external
but
threats.
Chi-Chi's one of my favorite characters,
Who
so
really knows Liyue inside out?
I'm so glad we actually got to this
Apparently
part.
not
I
quite.
didn't realize that she was
This is
going to
the
be at
first
this
I have ever
pharmacy.
heard of the
It's actually pretty
cocoa goat.
exciting.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like.
And it looks like an anime, so yeah.
Where to find it?
I think that's
Don't
part of the
know
thing.
either.
Like
Where
that
it
why
came
this game is
from?
so awesome. I think
Also
it looks
don't
great.
know.
And it's got a good story so far too.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we
I mean,
will find
if
some
this had like its
clues.
own, I mean, all the cutscenes itself probably longer than any anime out there. But if this had its own anime, I'd totally watch that. Totally watch it. All the characters are funny. Even Fischl, she's crazy. All right, the legendary cocoa goat. What do you know about the cocoa goats, Eon? I should have showed up as Chi-Chi. I'm gonna do that next time. Well, since this is Chi-Chi's quest, I'm gonna do it.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
It's a big
So what
string
are
or
we
a
gonna
rope.
do?
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in
Bourgeois.
providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand.
That's funny.
That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period
Zhongli
somewhere inside the
bourgeois.
pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where
Such
they are
a
stored,
sophisticated.
we may be able to repair the
Pretty
Guizhong
sure
Ballista.
he's the.
One just needs to understand the basic working
I'm pretty
principles
sure
of the
he's
device.
Rex, but he's such a
So,
sophisticated.
What you're saying is that you actually
entity,
understand
we'll say,
the working
for now.
principle?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least.
Zhongli
tinker
looks
with
like Sasuke. He acts like Sasuke, trying to be all cool like that. Retrieve spare parts from the military supply post? Where's that?
Where is that supply post? Here, post.
Repair the ballista. At least Sasuke is the main character, though. I don't know why they would make these 5 stars all support characters.
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device.
How's my New Year? My New
It
Year's
is
good.
done. The Guizhong Ballista
Hung out with
is
some
more
family and
intricately designed
We did
than
a
I thought.
nice little New Year's party, and once it hit 12, I headed out and went back home to go
It's
to
easy
sleep.
enough.
I
We
was
simply
tired,
need to do
but
this.
it's been nice,
Look,
especially since I've
it
been
even
off.
has a scope.
Over here we have...
Yeah, it's actually really nice to just
And
have
over
off for a little bit.
more
And Monday I gotta go
nothing.
back to work. Sad face.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what exactly?
Not a turret.
How's your
A
New Year's,
Guizhong
Manchurita?
Our lives to disarm it.
I didn't
which
have a nap that
amazingly
day
we
either.
managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it. The next thing you'll be
New Year,
repairing
you were
is your
drunk?
faces.
Sounds like
That's
a
if
pretty
you
good
get
New
out of
Year's,
this alive.
to be honest.
Tut, tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding.
Uh-oh. Apparently now I gotta fight for Zhong Li's actions.
There's no end to my hammer.
Light goes on.
By royal decree. Oh, goodness gracious.
Another test subject.
Ooh, you just swing wildly there, bud.
Night Phantasmagoria.
Oh my goodness, how many of these guys? It's like the whole horde.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Nice
That's unfortunate. I'm probably gonna have to get the one who fell down the stairs too. Knew it. Where'd he go? At least I kept track of him, because that would have been annoying.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
True.
Yeah, that. So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Coca Goat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
Which means... a Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here.
Good idea. We did our best.
Alright, so I didn't find the Coco Goat? Is Chi-Chi gonna accept that? Interesting. Hopefully Chi-Chi's a nice, merciful... What was that? Person. Zombie thing. If I go as Chi-Chi, she should be fine, right? She might be confused a little bit, but it'll be alright. Chi-Chi, up the stairs for the win. Hi, Chi-Chi, it's me, Chi-Chi.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. but I feel very disappointed.
Damn, we we disappointed her. I am Chi-Chi. Nice to meet you, LOL.
All of a sudden.
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So, I'm sorry. I have a poor memory.
Chi-Chi wants a hug. Aw, yeah,
cannot
Chi-Chi, I'll give you a
remember the
hug.
name
Don't
of
worry
the
about it.
milk.
As Chi-Chi.
That's why I wrote it. Here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Lol. She wants coconut milk.
I owe you both an apology.
Oh
I
my
hastily
gosh.
agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further
Wow.
due diligence.
Never mind, Jean.
They were all taken aback.
As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and,
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No. Impossible.
That's a good thing. That means I can just get you coconut milk, right?
Pretty hard.
Aw.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. The medicine... the snake is speaking. I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living,
New update is
breathing
soon?
serpent.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. I gotta check
Don't
out
mind
the release
Chum-Chum.
notes for that.
She's a good girl, really. As for you three,
Is it gonna be
communal chaos
update
causing
1.4, I
Chi-Chi
think, right?
aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last, things are finally starting to come together.
3 million more. Top quality. Guaranteed.
But, bruh, 3 million? That's
Oh, but the chief
insanity for some incense. Holy cow.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much more. And as for Mr. Zhang,
LOL.
This is correct.
She called him out.
what are we gonna do?
Hey, Rad. Thanks for following.
Cocoa goat. Cocoa goat. My sides hurt.
Oh, were you
my goodness.
just following
I
us
cannot
this whole
believe
time?
You fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in
Wow.
tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time.
That's so weird
In
that you
return,
were just
I'm
following
more
us
than
this whole
happy
time.
to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collab. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated the
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut
Aw.
milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 Mora.
That's like zero difference from 3 million.
Right? That was 10,000 off?
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That was not a discount at all.
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Why is he being evil all of a sudden? Hey, Chi-Chi, what's going on? No problem. Just two Chi-Chis hanging out. Somebody wave. It's getting a little awkward. Oh, well, I guess I'll just back away slowly. Lol. Where am I going next? Over here. That was a good drop.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Whew, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd. Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time.
I highly doubt that.
Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall.
Probably don't
praised
have
throughout
any more.
Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
The meal's probably going to be free.
Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
I just got an achievement just for talking to him. That was weird. Oh, I can check the boar today to see if the boar responds.
A toast to our success.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweight. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue
Oh no.
lies a pavilion in the clouds. What does it mean to
Yeah,
have
if I check out the
eyes?
boar, I'll probably just
This,
do it real
my
quick.
friends, Lady Ningguang's master.
Want to become famous? 5 followers, primes of viewers. Oh man.
Imagine.
Why didn't I think
The
of that?
weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the... Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide.
What player level am I?
They say
I
that
guess
when
as
Lady
soon as this
Ningguang
cutscene
ponders
is
important
done, I can
affairs,
check it out.
She retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources,
44?
dig through
Probably
documents,
sounds about right.
looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the
I'll
walls
check it,
of
but
the
I
chamber.
think you might be right.
But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom. Enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue
Oh, true. I haven't
locals
seen
talk about
Ningguang
her.
in a
The
minute.
Fatui
Or
hate
yet,
her.
actually.
She's most likely the one who hid the exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Chising. My name is Ganyu, secretary of the Yue High Pavilion. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Chising. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber.
That's all
together
good,
we
man.
shall
Trita,
snip
no
every
problem.
one of these entwining dark
Hopefully that just means it's soothing. Oh my gosh, that was just Act 2. Holy cow.
And with
These
that,
acts
the
are
emissary
so
who
long.
called herself Ganyu just disappeared.
Yeah, I didn't, is Ganyu even a character? I didn't even see
Received
that.
an invitation from the Liyue Chising. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best man.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Oh, it just automatically starts a third one? Interesting. Speak to Mrs. Yu. Where am I going? Oh, I gained some more world quests as well. Hey, Mustafa, what's up? Nothing much. We are doing the main quest over in Liyue. And I just finished Act 2 and will now be... Oops. Moving on to Act 3. Oh, I have to actually climb. Oops.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Oh, a chest I haven't gotten yet. That's quite a bit of a climb. What's my AR? It is 44. AR 44 with world level 5. I don't know how far I am into 44, actually. Duh. About a little over halfway in 44. If I'm not wrong, you were doing the story mode at the moment. Yes, I am doing the story mode. Like the actual main quest, I literally just never did it. Oh no, I'm sorry. I started it for the first act in Liyue, but like I just didn't continue because I wanted to do it while I was on stream and I never got the chance. So now I'm returning back to it. So. But I finished the fourth event, or the, what's the event called? I don't know what it's called, but I finished the event yesterday. I got all the stuff out of the event shop and did all the acts. Oh, the Chalk and Prince events, is that what it's called? Let's see. How am I climbing this? Oh, thanks, Mustafa. I fell. Dang. Most people are 51. True. Oh no. Oh no. Whee! And now I'm back to the bottom. Oh, how am I supposed to climb this? Let's see. On the west side. Oh my goodness. Climbing in this game is so annoying. Holy cow.
That's the Jade Chamber. This is bad. Paimon's... Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yes, gliding would be faster than T. That's why I got you, bud.
Look, there's some sort of... Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
Oh, please put me on that rock.
It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the... Oh, right.
Paimon, why don't you fly up there?
Unsafe.
Trying to shoot me through some contraption.
That's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the
Did I overshoot it or they put me on the rock? Oh, thank gosh, they put me on the rock. Did I buy the monthly $5 thing? Yes, I did. I felt like I was... It's a good deal, in my opinion, so... As long as I log in daily, I get 90 Primo Gems. So... I'm not trying to, like, do a whole pack now, because... that gets quite expensive. I feel like that's how you get, like, the good 5 stars or whatnot. But I'm gonna try not to give in. We'll see how long that lasts, though. Ooh! Oh, I'm dead. Ah! What?
Faster? Okay,
By royal decree, Shadow Raven, let night fall.
That should not have been that hard. Yeah, that was weird. Oh, I need a Geo. Who's my Geo person? I have Noelle. Oh, I guess my main is imbued with Geo right now. Oh no. I need Venti back. Hey, Patricia, thanks for the like. I appreciate that. Oh, Patricia, MI Gaming. Ooh, do you have a gaming page too?
Brace yourself.
I might check that out. Okay. Where am I going? No, it was not official that tide. Oh, I guess I have to revive. I don't feel like using food. You know what? I'm just gonna go to a statue real quick, and then I'll teleport back down. I could do some offerings too. I don't think I've done an offering in a while. But I only have 4, so I can barely offer any anyways. Not worth.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I feel like they're supposed to be guarding it, but I'm just gonna drop in over here.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Hallowed grounds.
What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait, maybe this was Ning. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a... now Paimon's mad! Over there! This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless!
Now Paimon's
What?
mad.
We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense!
Uh-oh, you
Seize
guys
these
made
suspicious
Paimon
intruders at
mad.
once.
Maybe she'll actually fight for once. Oh no, she's just gonna make me do it. Just everybody's serving today.
On for field fight!
I thought she was actually gonna do something for
Time
once.
for takeoff! Yahoo!
To arms!
Fight me. Come on, I'll let you
Take
get the first
target
hit.
alive!
And not. Ooh, okay. You know, I don't actually want you to fall over because then I'll have to chase you. Just like that. What did I say about falling over? That was literally what I told you not to do. Oh, you came back up the stairs? That was nice. Now I don't actually have to chase you.
Take the target alive!
Beaten. Who goes there?
Oh my gosh, more?
Attack!
Think you can get away?
Oh, you guys are in a little vortex thing? Ha ha ha. Hey, Mustafa, thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoy the content.
Bested.
Woo! There we go.
Stop! What's all this about?
Thanks for the like, too.
Lady
It's
Kutch,
mighty kind of you.
these two strange
Both
people
Jake
suddenly
and
appeared.
Gunther appreciate
They seem
it
to have
just as much
designs
as
of
I
the
have.
Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
Is that Mona? It looked like Mona.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
Oh, no, that's Kikang.
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Who?
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the
Kuching.
Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you
Interesting.
here in the mountains.
Didn't expect to meet you here either.
Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
Right?
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So they don't have any authority
So
then.
this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery.
That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that
Kuching.
Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance.
Ooh, what?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've
Wow.
got a point there. Still,
She's
time
quite
Paimon's
snippy.
seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect
That's what
the
I'm
gods
saying. All
Should
the
I
disrespect.
respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing?
What
Forget
the
it.
heck?
I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone,
and Ningguang does not share it.
That's
Either
rather
way,
rude.
I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were... Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti, how surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want...
Another
That's
super
what I'm
bold
saying.
statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to sit... You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's sketch... The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich...
Favor? But... Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one.
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to... You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Okay. Kiching.
Well,
Kiching.
that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a soup. Why don't we go with that for a
Sugar
gift?
frosted slime.
Nope. But Paimon shared
She
that
said
we just
nope
need to
so
make it with some
confidently.
Boom shakalaka.
Boom
Let's go get
shakalaka.
the
Love it.
Time waits
Love
for
it.
no
Sometimes
one,
Paimon's pretty
neither
funny.
will our
Not gonna lie. Most of the time she's annoying, but that was funny. With some boom shakalaka. That's awesome. Don't worry, Paimon. Even with your vague instructions, I'll do my best. Look out below!
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear. Very delicious. That's the one.
Why am I fighting? Oh, I already got this line. Alright, so now this little temple thing. I don't know where the third one is.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear anything.
It seems like it came from those ruins over there.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
What if at the end you could get Paimon as a character? That would be funny. I did not mean to get caught up in that. I hate that visual thing.
That was a hunter.
Oh, true? Give me the cage key.
Thank you for your help.
Hopefully I didn't just let go some dangerous
If
rogue.
you hadn't come to my aid, I surely
I
would
just
have
assumed
rotted.
those were the bad guys and this guy was a good guy, but
No need to thank us all at
Probably should have did a little more investigation
understand.
first.
Don't say that.
Could
I
have
only
let go
escaped
just
this
a serial
predicament
murder
because of
just
you.
now.
I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh?
do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her.
Great! Paimon sugar...
Paimon, you're such a good negotiator. Were those the 3 things that I needed? I didn't feel like I got 3, but hey, if you say so. Whatever you say there, Paimon. Oh, so many world quests are now available. Wait. That's what all the blue marks are for, right?
Faster? Okay, faster.
It's fine. I'll just stick to the main quest for now. It's so easy to get distracted. Look at that. I really just want to go talk to them real quick, but that's fine. It's fine. We'll do it later. No probs.
Hey there! A guy called Meng Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years.
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment.
Sure. Please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really
Traveler,
awesome.
you don't know my name by now?
If we use an
Come on.
antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with the...
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
Does it?
Great!
It looks kind of
Now
odd.
that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
It looks kind of strange, but that's okay. Where's Ningguang? Well, she's all the way back there. That means I have to go up a level. Who needs stairs? No, in this case, I actually might need stairs. I might need stairs. Chi-Chi, use your climbing prowess. Oh, man. I swear I thought I could climb this wall. Oh, look at that. I made it. Halt, who goes there? It's just Chi-Chi. I wish other characters could be part of the dialogue.
Faster?
I understand why they can't.
Okay,
It'd just be
faster.
funnier. That'd be a lot of voice acting, though.
Coaching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
We used the wrong code? My bad.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting...
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I already have Niguang. I don't know why she's so important.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of... As such,
Jean, put
I
in a
have
good
been
word.
putting
Thank you,
eyes
Jean.
and ears out ever since you reached...
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu.
Wait! Was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the
Why is that so surprising?
Yes?
That's okay.
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from
That would
this
also have been
altitude.
a lot
Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient.
unnecessary. Don't you have
two
better
are
things to
very
do?
interesting people, after all. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti.
Cool. I made it to the palace in the sky. That's pretty neat, though. Oh, I was supposed to speak to her again? I kind of wanted to check the place out. I'm sure I'll get another chance, but it's actually really nice. Whoa! Imagine falling from up here. That'd actually be pretty upsetting. That
I
would be
believe
bad.
that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was in the end. Only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built... You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days. Gods that failed to see. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his... That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do
I
not
really
act
want to know
against
who
them
actually
now, they will
committed
surely
the act.
gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back. To play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
Is it the Fatui? Is it him? It's him, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's him.
What are
Okay.
you talking about?
Well answered.
Oh well.
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So...
That's annoying. I wish they would say. Oh, I do get to explore then.
Wowee! What a huge hall!
That's pretty cool.
I've never seen such a fancy place before.
Right? I'm gonna use the stairs like a... What was that? That was so weird. Zero, you got Diluc? No. No way, bro. Oh my gosh, if I could trade. I want Diluc so badly. Bro. Oh. Oh, Noel. No way. I cannot believe you got Diluc. That is... Ah. Super jealous, bud. Super jealous.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play,
That's so
our
sweet.
enjoyment comes first.
Congrats. Hopefully he's... I mean, yeah. Hopefully you use him. I don't know. What does your team look like? Are you going to put him on your team?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super...
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
Well, between... I'd go with Kuching... Nah, I'd go with you.
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling.
Oh, I guess they were both Kuching.
I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the... But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves... Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for allowing the rite of parting to take place, was also meant to buy some time for us.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something
Oh
in
my
return.
goodness, Paimon.
So, does that
What?
include us?
That was so distasteful.
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You...
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say... One of the sheets on that wall! Don't look at Paimon like that! One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine. How much more a whole...
Paimon.
Let's grab one! The
What would
biggest
you
one!
even use Mora for? I saw more twinkling lights. I thought I could pick more things.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is la 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil of permission, something, something. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research
How'd
on
you
the
get all
Sigil of
that from
permission.
the blah blah blah?
Did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders, speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh. Well, should we not go then?
No, we should pick a
so you're
different piece of
saying that
paper.
It's precisely
It's
because
pretty
we can't
obvious
completely
that
trust Ningguang
that's a
that
trap.
we should confront.
Definitely a trap.
That's anyway. We'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if...
Alright, head to the location marked on the map. It's a pretty neat little palace up here. Curious if they'd ever tell us how they make it float. How do you get everything you use to level up a character back? Oh, you don't. I'm pretty sure that's gone as soon as you use it.
Okay, faster.
Yeah, you just end up getting more. You know, the event had a bunch of different stuff that are different, like heroes' wits and stuff. You know, you get stuff from the battle pass, like the free parts at least. But I mean, there'll definitely be opportunities to get more. So.
Yeah, they really put Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Ooh.
Insubordinate.
Ooh.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh no.
Life goes on.
By royal decree.
End this quickly.
I slipped up. Nice and spicy.
Guess this is it.
Oh, there's another one? I didn't even see this guy.
Odds revealed by nice and spicy.
Oh no.
Life goes on.
Here we go. Odds revealed thyself.
This was well done.
Oh, no problem, Zero. Thanks for chilling with us.
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Oh no.
Nice and spicy.
Roasted fries.
Bye. Hope you have a good day.
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Odds revealed thyself.
Oh, that was annoying. Look at that. Because I don't have a Hydro character, that took a minute. Well, I have one, just not on staff. So what does that do? Investigate the Fatui research. Okay.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Gliding would be faster. What? I'm pretty sure I don't have to fight. But that wasn't so bad, so. He said investigate the Fatui research lower. 7 higher. Okay, it's somewhere around here. No. What enemy did I just trigger? Oh, I see it. Let's see. I don't even know what this person. Oh, it's probably that earth slime or whatever. There's no. True. Oh, there it is.
There are so many talismans here. And Paimon's seen this pattern before.
Isn't that the pattern on Chi-Chi?
Oh, Paimon knows.
Or no?
It looks just like the
Oh, true.
But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hand? Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of being able to channel divine power in battle? And the plot thickens. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. The last stop on our rite of parting purpose. Let's go! Paimon hates.
Yeah, Child's being hella sus. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Nothing, man. We're just chilling, doing the Genshin Impact main quest. Lots of pieces starting to come together. I think the final battle is going to be against Child.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a
Oh my
fancy,
gosh, why is
fancy
Paimon
place
so
before.
funny?
Indeed.
Paimon's just a trip.
It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
I did like the
What did
Jade
you-
Chamber, actually. That was pretty
Super
cool.
rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then?
He said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that
No respect for the
yeah.
divine.
No kidding.
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing, although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
Really?
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't... No matter what they may be planning.
So, is there anything we need to get for the right...
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies? Well, why did we come all the way out here? Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping...
No. Those lilies have... Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
You mean you need me to pick them?
I need you to sing to them.
What?
Singing to the flower.
So how good is your singing? Really?
I've never even heard the Traveler talk. I don't believe
We'll
it
only
either.
know once he starts singing.
Okay. That'd be really funny if I actually do have to sing that.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
That was great, guy. That was great. Oh!
Flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sing a song to Mondstadt that they don't understand here, Liyue?
Oh. That was Barbara's anthem, wasn't it?
I summon thee.
Chill out. Ooh. Ooh, again, chill out. Did we just jump in the water to her death? Ooh.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't...
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprising...
Well, that's nice and all, but...
Unfortunately...
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey!
Oh, isn't she that
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my
emissary?
name.
The secretary emissary?
That reminds me. How was
Oh,
your visit
snap.
to the Jade Chamber?
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that.
If you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope.
Surely you did not.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget.
Is she a playable character? I'm wondering, because I've never seen her before, but I didn't also do much in the last
Where's her serious attitude
update, so.
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan.
Hey!
Now, I am
What's
simply
going on?
on
How are
a
you
stroll
today?
to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed
You're good?
my
I'm good
emotions
too. Just
yet.
chilling.
When the Archon War came to its end
Been playing some
2,000 years
Genshin
ago,
Impact.
the first iteration of the
Did
Seven
the
would gather in
event
Liyue and
yesterday,
drink with
so
Yes.
now I'm going back to the main
Now that the spirit of
quest,
Rex
and
Lapis has returned to the heavens,
it's been pretty
only
good so
Barbados
far.
of
I like the
Mondstadt
story,
remains of the
and
first seven.
obviously, you know,
The other five,
the animation's really
including
nice.
Inazuma's Raiden
It's almost
Shogun,
like watching an anime.
are
Somebody
no
pointed that
longer
out
the
earlier.
same friends from
So
2,000 years ago. Of the current seven
pretty cool,
Archons,
actually.
the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus...
Yeah, no, it's
I
actually
think
pretty
I
good
will
anime in my
eventually
opinion.
come to grips with reality.
If they did like a full one on it,
Since
I'd
Rex
definitely
Lapis
watch
has
it.
passed,
Like,
the time of Liyue's
It's pretty
contract
cool.
with the gods and Adepti has
I'm
now
glad I
reached
already
its
found
end.
this because I'd never heard of it before, but I found somebody streaming it one day, and it's a really
Yes,
nice game.
I-
I was looking for something I could do,
I
like
am a mix of human and Chino.
kind of RPG wise, so
Adeptus
it's really
blood
cool.
flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this
Oh, dude,
let's
did I
save
just
that
ask how old?
conversation
I
for
wasn't
another
supposed
day.
to do that.
You say that you are here looking for glaze
You
lilies?
agree?
I also know where
True,
wild
true.
glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here.
Thanks, man.
You may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff too. Thanks, Ganyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this
Hey,
chance
Steven.
meeting,
You're literally
I never
stuck
thought
at
we would be able to
AR-15?
contribute to the upcoming farewell
Which
for our
part?
ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good
I'm trying to
luck.
remember it. I mean,
And that
that's
just about
in
does it.
Mondstadt, but
Our
I'm wondering where
preparations
in
for the rite
Mondstadt.
of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks. In more,
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back. And
Oh, yeah, sorry, Hassan.
You've left unchecked. The wear
Yeah,
and tear on your heart
I don't
may go
have
well
those
past
characters, so.
mending.
But thanks for letting me know.
See?
I'll try to remember
Sounds
that.
like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
You're still new to RPG? True. I haven't done this in a while. Like, the only RPG that I played previously was, like, RuneScape. I didn't even play, like, you know, the Breath of the Wild. Like, everybody compares this game to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've never played that because I wasn't too big into the Legend of Zelda games. But
What happened?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise
Thanks,
force?
Hassan.
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them.
Oh, you're in.
Well, I say meet.
You're from
but it's more like
Morocco,
they're
or you're
attempting
in
to stall
Morocco?
the
Are you
Adepti
in
outside
Morocco
the
right
city.
now? Oh, that's pretty cool. I've
However,
only been
both
to
sides
Morocco
were quite
once
obstinate
before.
and hit an impasse.
That's pretty cool.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will
Hey,
be in
Steven,
no
thanks
position
for
to
the
stop
follow. I
Surely
appreciate
the
that.
Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals
Since you're
and
in
Adepti are now on
Morocco,
the
son,
verge
that
of
means
conflict.
you're probably like
And what now? How is it that
at
the
a
Fatui
later
have come
time
under
than I
fire?
am. What time is it for you right now? It's 6:30
That's all
for
Ningguang's
me.
doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the cheat. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way,
Oh,
Mr.
true.
Zhongli,
So
we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral
it's
parlor has also been caught up.
January 3rd for you.
We're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
That's fun.
Things are
I
taking
always
a
think
turn
it's
for
so
the worse.
interesting. Like typically,
I'm afraid I must leave
over
now to
here
handle
it's
things back
it's
in
one day,
Wangsheng
but
Funeral
somewhere else
Parlor.
it's like a whole
I hope
nother
that
day.
Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to
It's like
prevent
I'm
an
talking
explosion,
to someone in the future.
it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside, he must be waiting for the moment when... But where could we find it? Where would he go at a time like this?
Where am I supposed to be going? Ooh, I don't think I've been there before, and there's no teleports, so that's a walk. Oh, snap, you're over in the Philippines, Steven? That's 7 a.m. Oh my goodness. That's very far in the future. That's cool, though.
Race you!
When did I start streaming? I actually started streaming around this time last year. You know, I do it as a hobby. I have a full-time job, and I was going to school last year, so I started it out, you know, just to get it going. And you know, I've been on and off, but I finished my schooling in this past December, so I'm officially, you know, done with that. I still have my full-time job, but I'll definitely be able to spend a lot more time doing this, which I enjoy, because, you know, I enjoy playing games and I enjoy entertaining. So to me, this is like the best of both worlds. So I'm actually really excited to keep doing this, and yeah, 2021 will be pretty fun. Mr. My battery dead by now? Oh, okay, Steven. Well, thanks for popping in. Hopefully we'll see you again. But yeah, that's, you know, that's what I've been doing this on, you know, just been chilling.
Wow! This is the Golden House?
But yeah, I, you
You
know,
looked impressive enough
I plan
from
on
the
doing a lot
outside,
more with this
but
for
who would've
2021.
guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
That's Mora's
The
minted, right?
level, recommended level for this was 30.
Maybe they... Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you
Yeah,
here.
I would really love to see that too, Hassan, if I could stream this full time. Welcome back, Manchurita. Jeff, no way! You caught me on a stream for once? That's so funny.
Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
Ooh, they've all been knocked unconscious.
Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright.
But yeah, I'll try to do this part-time, kind of, basically. You know, see what becomes of it.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides.
Ooh,
so why
that
do you
sounds like
still linger
child.
here? Haven't you already seen
No.
enough trouble for today?
The Paimon sounds. She's funny, honestly.
If you were
Oh, I
Fatui,
knew it was
I
gonna be
imagine that you'd
child.
be entitled
That's
to a
cool.
generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start?
Dude, now he sounds like
I've
such a
never been
bad
one to
guy.
beat around the bush, you know.
He was.
But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently, if it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole... stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway.
Oh, bro, you about
The
to
time
get
for discussion
smacked
and
down.
diplomacy has already passed.
Let's go.
I mean, if it were up to me,
Been playing
I would've
Assassin's
skipped that
Creed
stage to
Valhalla, but
begin
wanted
with.
to see what this game was
But I'm
like, and
willing to
heard it's
do as
open
the
world
Tsaritsa
like
deems
that,
fit.
and The Witcher.
Either
Yeah,
way,
dude, this game's
we now come
open
to my
world and
favorite
super
part.
fun.
A
How's
simple pleasure,
Assassin's
and
Creed
one that
Valhalla
I
been
am
treating you?
oh
I
so
heard that was
delighted
pretty
to be
good.
sharing with you the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that
Yeah,
goes
son,
looking
this
for
guy's
trouble,
been
huh?
like acting like a good person this whole
You could
time,
say that.
but now he finally reveals his true
When
colors. It's
Signora
pretty cool.
offended the deities outside the cathedral
I'll see you
of
when you get back,
Mondstadt.
Mantrita.
She swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she?
This
When
fight
she
got a
faces
nerf in the
worthy
patch?
opponent, she will prioritize her mission.
Aw, I
weigh
kinda
the
wish I tried
outcomes,
it before
and
the
consider
patch.
the consequences of her actions.
Welcome back, Zero.
But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in
Looks like
crossing
you might have
blades
you
with
made it in
strong
time for
opponents.
the fight against Child.
You won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try...
Bro, you are delusional.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
This SmackDown is gonna be so sweet.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got.
Oh,
So
who's the
very
better
few get
archer,
the
bud?
chance to square
You
off
or
with
Official?
the Harbinger. So come now,
Oh,
amuse
snap.
me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Okay. Okay. You got homing missiles. I see you.
Nice
Cowering already?
On, reveal thyself! Oh.
You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously.
You should.
Good.
Especially
No
since
wonder Signora
Official's
was
like
so
your
well
arch enemy,
Well,
considering
that just
you're a
means I can go
Hydro.
all out.
Ooh, what is
Brace
that?
yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Oh, you going down, fam?
The insubordination!
The insubordination. Let's go.
Brace yourself!
Goba.
You've got some skills.
Look at that. Ooh.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
How do you figure? I was the one who beat you.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected.
Oh no.
Well I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Oh, Power Ranger transformed. Jeez. Yo, Hassan, this is such a fun game. Like, I'm having so much fun right now. Oh, the 11th Harbinger of the Fatui.
This is going to cost you.
Ooh. Yeah, Jeff, you caught me in the middle of main quest, but it's all good, man. I literally just came back to it because there was an event that was going on, so I was doing. But this is so nice. You caught me at a good time because this is so fun. I actually really like fighting this boss, and he's pretty cool. Although, I gotta beat him again. Let's smack him down.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you?
Ooh, no.
Did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over. Now. Don't make me take it from you.
Okay, fam.
Take it? Nice and spicy.
I'm just trying to... What element is he right now? That's what I want to know.
Here we go.
Okay, well, I'm still seeing water, so that's a good sign. Woo! That was close.
Die.
Wouldn't gliding be that time for takeoff? Oz, reveal thyself.
Get rocked, bud. Let's go. Woo.
Look! Child's back to normal again.
Yeah, man, just watching you play this game is fun.
Well then, time to cool off.
It's super fun. I'm glad you're having a good
Seems
time.
the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes.
Bro, you had no
But
shot
if
of
that is
beating
a
me.
secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
That's an interesting
Sure, that's
friendship.
not the normal way to make friends.
But thanks, child.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never... In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears
Hey,
so.
Jan, thanks for the like.
Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such,
Hey, Hassan,
we
I'm glad
must
you're having a
now
good
look to our
time, man.
backup plan.
That's what I'm here for. I love the entertainment. I love the
hoped
game.
it would never come to this.
It's good.
I
It's gonna be a good
absolutely
year.
detest working with
I'm
those
excited
who are
to see
weaker
where
than
this
I.
goes.
The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War.
Overlord
and
of
who
the
has remained
Vortex?
pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission.
Oh, fake sigils of permission.
Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission
Do I play any other
concentrated in
games?
one place,
Yeah. At the
along
moment,
with
I
that
play
which was
Rocket
bestowed
League. That's
upon
like
me
my
as a
main other
harbinger by
game.
our Tsaritsa,
I also
breaking
play
the
Fall
subduing
Guys.
might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be
I
no
play
obstacle.
Among Us sometimes.
Using the powers of ancient gods in such a
there was another
situation
game. Oh,
fails to interest
Mario
me,
Kart.
and is
Sometimes I do
largely
some
against my
Nintendo stuff.
principles. But knowing that
I play
such
Smash
an action will not
Brothers.
only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well. That
Yeah. Oh,
makes
and Call of
matters
Duty.
a little more intriguing.
Sometimes play Call of Duty. I haven't played that one in a while because I got burnt out on it. But my friends still play Call of Duty, especially the new one. I haven't gotten the new one yet, but at some point I might. I have Modern Warfare, so if they ever want to play that again, I'll be down. But maybe I'll bring in Cold War. I don't really particularly like it that much, but I like playing multiplayer games. So what is happening here?
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
The Jade Chamber. Cool, bro. We should play Among Us. I mean, dude, I would love to play Among Us. I can never get like a team of 10, so like I always end up playing with like randoms. But if I would love to get like a solid team, or a solid team that we could just actually Discord and talk and stuff. Yeah, I mean that would be awesome. That'd be such good content, honestly, in my opinion.
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed
Heck
Liyue
yeah, man.
yet, has it?
I haven't played in a minute, but if I decide to try to get a group together, I'll definitely let you know.
Hold on.
Oh.
What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
In Paimon's tummy.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, And our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? Wait, all of you were supposed to be the guardians of...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hand. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista
I remember Cloud
into
Retainer.
an
She was
engine
not
of war beyond
very
your
welcoming.
wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be so be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Hola, Lucas. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer did want to destroy Liyue. You're right. Ooh. Whoa. Ningguang. Okay, I see you. You got some power in you. Thanks for the like, Lucas. I hope you enjoy. You're actually at a good part. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh, it's the Fatui.
They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
What? Oh, that's right. Awesome, I could fight the Fatui. Let's do it. Come on, bring it.
Empire manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you are made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Where are they?
Odds reveal thyself!
Ooh. Fire!
Odds reveal thyself!
That is Osial's divine power. I am
Ooh, what is that?
very familiar. Be careful not to get hit.
Oh, it's going to me?
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
Oh, snap. Okay.
Snatch and I's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Let night fall!
Oh, man.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say you can't hold them, children?
Alright.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Deptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow! It's Madam Ping's shockwave! This grid is really strong!
This isn't good. I
calculated.
Alright, well,
With the blood of the
that was
Chilean,
kind of
I
difficult.
guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Oh, what? Bro, I'm fast. Gotta run fast, Sonic. Sonic speed. Soy brasileiro.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Look at me. Just...
Disgusting.
Let's move.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Too far. This isn't good.
Freshness preserved.
By royal decree! Nice and spicy!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Oof. This, is it done? Dang. This one took a hit.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Same last name, LOL. Just wow. Right, Hassan? That was a lot, man.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Ooh, that gave me chills. Oh no. Oh no.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
Ooh, thanks for the like, Cha-Cha.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, this is so cool.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend.
Oh my goodness, they're
Goodbye
actually
for now.
sacrificing
Let us meet again
the
in
Jade
the
Chamber.
future.
Oh! Bro, they dropped that like a 10-ton bomb. Holy cow. Whoa, that was... Whew, that was amazing. that was so cool. That was such a cool fight scene.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world. Established, but I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Ark. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Such simplicity,
Weren't you
right?
frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you
Hey,
say so,
thanks, Lucas, for
Cloudretainer?
sharing the stream. I appreciate
Your line
that.
of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends. Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death?
Way to ruin it, Paimon. Dang.
Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's going. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Alright, let's ask for Zhongli. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna drown. Oh, thank gosh. Wow. That was a cool battle. Nice little dialogue. There we're going. I think I'm about to wrap up this main story.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
Oh there. Come and see these rare.
There he is. Everything was good?
Is there anything I can do
Yeah,
for you too?
I thought it was great.
It
It was actually really nice.
Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
It's funny because, you know, the first two acts were just kind of simple, but that last act was actually really, really cool.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank. Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Thanks for the follow, Lucas. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the content. Let's see. That is... For sure, I really like it. Hey, Ruslan. What's going on? Thanks for the like, bud. Where is it that I'm supposed to go? Okay, it's got to be upstairs. Okay, yeah.
It is inedible.
Look for Zhongli at the Northland Bank. We're gonna go to the Northland Bank. Is in the bottom floor? Oh.
You call this
Oh, look, it's right there.
cooperation between harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
Senora.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are—
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
No kidding.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord
Knew
of
it.
Kyo?
Called it.
No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You've finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
Wow, deep.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together
Right,
on the
Hassan,
stage
damn.
that was Liyue.
That's crazy.
Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Chising, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Senora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague Child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, Traveler. These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
Oh, shut up.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate.
I was in the dark
you
too, apparently.
Played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Be
we're
that
both
as it
equally
may,
fooled.
You've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Petty.
Do as you wish.
True. I don't blame him, though.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Bro, why can't you just tell me? That's lame. Leave the bank. Does that mean I get to do the Cryo Archon quest is going to be next? That'd be pretty sweet.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Follow the road up to the Yujing Terrace. Okay. Let's see where this leads.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too?
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to—
forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the minister—
Ooh.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the—
So Rex Lapis is really
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin is that Fatui fellow. Young
That's
Fatui.
funny.
They certainly are very
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights...
They're blaming child as the culprit for all of this? Poor child.
Hear ye all, the Chising's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcements. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract.
That's exactly what
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
Oh no, look at this.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Who?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Chising always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Whoa, he speaks. That was weird. I don't think I've ever seen him speak. Talk to the people taking part in the right.
Huh. But it seems as well.
Perhaps.
I need one more person.
As for the mortals and Adepti,
Technically, this is like the third time he or she speaks. Really? I don't actually remember hearing the Traveler speak. Usually Paimon speaks for the Traveler, like... Oh, there's Zhongli.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel
Paimon.
more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Liyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Liyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society
A
who lives
parasite?
off of other people's credit.
Oh, that's harsh.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that.
Damn.
In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. The Electro-Archon...
Oh, the Electro-Archon's
And just
next,
as the people
okay.
of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Interesting.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the thousand-armed, hundred-eyed god.
What?
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you all right then. Was there anything else? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Cool. So the Electro Archon's next. Whew. And just like that, we are finished here in Liyue. That was super duper intense, but it was also super duper cool. Just as I thought. I don't think they released the next main quest yet. Whoa! That was a lot, guys. But that was super fun. Oh man, I can't believe I finally finished that though. So I'm going to finish or end that there for now. I had a lot of fun. I saw a lot of new faces. I hope everybody had a good time. Thought it was pretty cool. I very much enjoyed that. Obviously gonna keep playing this, but you know, now that I finished the main story, I'm pretty sure I'll, you know, start going back to Rocket League and Fall Guys and some other games. But I hope you guys had a good time. You know, if you guys did, hopefully I'll see you again in the future. Happy New Year's, everybody, and I'll see you later.
Created another universe.
Thanks.